Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new Skylanders video here on the channel. Now we're kicking things off, quite literally taking things from a new angle, so let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. You can even see, a snippet of my bed back there, so hashtag bed reveal merch. Anyway, putting all Dutch tilts aside, Dutch tilts are kind of like the crown jewel of cinematic shots, purely because most of the time they look terrible. This one is no exception. But when you truly master them, they can look magnificent. And the Skylanders Chase variant is no different. They are the crown jewels of anyone's Skylanders collection. And being a huge, avid collector of Skylanders myself, I've amassed quite a impressive collection of Chase variants, if I do say so myself. Now naturally within the Skylanders community, most people know what a Chase variant is, but only few people know even just how many Chase variants there are. So that's exactly what I'm going to be breaking down game by game in this Skylanders video. So going in chronological order, starting off with Spyros Adventure and working our way slowly but surely up to Skylanders Imaginators, we're going to look at every single official Skylanders Chase variant ever produced. Starting with Spyros Adventure, the character within the name of the game, that being Spyro himself, got a Chase variant in the form of a chromic metallic type figurine, which looks totally awesome. This was released exclusively for E3 2012 when Giants was of course being shown off, making him amongst the rarest and most expensive of the Chase variants. Next up are two store exclusives. Red Drill Sergeant as exclusive to Walmart, and Blue Bash as exclusive to Toys R Us. There were two Undead Chase variants, both exclusively released for two separate 2012 Toy Fairs. Metallic Cinder for the New York Toy Fair, and Pearl Hex for the Nuremberg 2012 Toy Fair. Both events even in which Skylanders Giants was also being showcased. Next up is Flock Stump Smash. He was from the first of many free-to-play promotions alongside all four sidekicks from Spyros Adventure, which were also free-to-play promotions. Yes, they were referred to as minis since Trap Team, but before then they were called sidekicks, for those of you who didn't know that already. Now, Green Gilgrunt never got original packaging since he was exclusively available in an Xbox 360 bundle, coming with a console and for game Spyros Adventure. Since green is the signature colour of the console, it makes sense that he chose to bundle Green Gilgrunt in this manner. Due to the matching aesthetics and the fact that this deal was mutually beneficial, Skylanders got more sales and Microsoft sold more consoles. A similar thing happened with Giants, where Gnarly T-Rex was bundled in with a blue coloured Nintendo Wii to match the console aesthetically and promote sales of both included parties, mind you. Originally, the Skylanders franchise was going to be Nintendo exclusive, but Nintendo didn't want the exclusivity rights, so later on Skylanders Spyros Adventure was ported to the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and even the PC. And if you're lucky enough to have lived in Japan, then you could have picked up an exclusive version of Skylanders Spyros Adventure on the Wii U for the launch of the console over there in that country, mind you. But going back on track here, I wonder what would have become of this Chase variant if we never actually saw Spyros Adventure for the Xbox 360. More specifically, how or even if this Chase variant would have ever been released. So there was also a gold Chase variant series from Spyros Adventure, which included Chop Chop, another Drill Sergeant, and Flameslinger. Then there was also a silver lineup of Chase variants, including Eruptor, Dynarang, and Boomer, two of which became the 8 Forgotten Skylanders moving forward into Skylanders Giants. There was also a series of glow-in-the-dark Chase variants, including Warnado, Zap, and Wrecking Ball. Finally, we have the Crystal Chase variants, including Cinder, Whamshell, Stealth Elf, and Whirlwind. The Crystal Whirlwind of which was very interesting because her and Red Camo weren't actually released until 2013, when they were released even alongside a wave of Swap Force figurines. Next up is Giants. Despite the fact that I mentioned Gnarly Tricks earlier, he isn't actually a chase variant, since his in-game colours when you place them on the portal appear the same as they are on the physical figurine. Not only are the chase variants differentiated by their steep price tags and higher rarity, but also by the fact that when placed on the portal power, they appear in their regular colours rather than the colours on that of a physical figurine. The most interesting classified chase variant of the Giants lineup, in my personal opinion, has to be Double Trouble 1.5. He was exclusive to Battleground starter packs in regions that didn't get the Royal Double Trouble figurine in the starter pack instead, and he is of course a regular in-game variant that was exclusive to the American releases of those Battleground starter packs. So he was never released here in Europe because of it, just like Series 2 Drobot, therefore I had to get those two characters imported for my personal collection. Anyways, this Double Trouble 1.5 has a pose identical to that of his Series 1 counterpart, however his base is orange, just like every other figurine from Spyros Giants, and in-game he is not even referred to as a special or a rare character. He doesn't even have a unique character code, and as such he doesn't play differently to that of Series 2 Double Trouble. In fact, he even has the same WoW POW, making him the only Series 2 character that by technicality even, that has a Series 1 pose, and that's why it's called Double Trouble 1.5, the pose from Series 1, but the gameplay style and the orange base of his Series 2. Once again, there was another free-to-play promotion-based chase variant in the form of Halloween Fright Rider, alongside the 4 sidekicks from Spyros Giants once more. There was also a few store exclusives. Glow-in-the-Dark Sonic Boom was exclusive to Walmart, Colour Shift Metallic String Boom was exclusive to GameStop, and Golden Flame Slinger was of course exclusive to Amazon, as bizarre as that is, unless you live here in the UK, like myself, where you could find any number of those figurines at game. Then E3 2013 rolled around, so when Skylanders Swap Force was being shown off, you could also find yourself a bronze hot dog. The final exclusive chase variant was the Glow-in-the-Dark Cinder, exclusive to specific Spyros Giant starter packs, making her yet another chase variant without any original packaging along the same lines as the Green Gill Grunt figurine. Other chase variants include Stone Whirlwind and Stone Zook, two of the rarest most chase variants from the entirety of the franchise. Then there is also Glow-in-the-Dark Fright Rider, Sparkle Hothead, Sparkle Sprocket, and even Sparkle Sonic Boom, making Series 2 Sonic Boom and Fright Rider some of the only Giants characters to which they got 2 entire chase variants to call their own. There was also 3 entire Snowflocked chase variants. First off, there was Snowflock Stump Smash, continuing the tradition to Flock Stump Smash, just like the chase variant for his Series 1 counterpart, but this time around the flocking was from snow rather than just autumn leaves, in other words. Ironically, there was also Snowflocked Eruptor. I call it ironic since, well, he's a volcano with lava, which you think would melt the snow, but Skylanders logic says so otherwise. Finally, there is Snowflocked Lightcore Prison Break, which is quite the mouthful. Now, what's funny about this is that there is also a rarer employee exclusive golden version of a chase variant, which I am fortunate enough to actually own. So when it comes down to Lightcore Prison Break, he's yet another figurine with 2 chase variants to call his own, for Snowflocked version as well as for Golden Snowflocked version, and owning all 3 versions of Lightcore Prison Break comes with a rather hefty price tag. But next up are the metallic chase variants: Metallic Eyebrawl, Metallic Wrecking Ball, Metallic Lightning Rod, and Metallic Chop Chop, who's blue rather than purple unlike the others. Finally, there is Colour Shift Metallic Gill Grunt, as well as Pumpkin Eyebrawl, another Halloween chase variant, similar to that of the Fright Rider one from the free-to-play promotion even, but Pumpkin Eyebrawl this time around just got released in a single pack rather than going through a free-to-play based promotion, mind you. Next up is Skylanders Swap Force. Once again, there is another console bundled chase variant in the form of Colour Shift Metallic Washbuckler. Believe it or not, this wasn't enough to save the Wii U. Unfortunately, this one didn't match aesthetically with the console. Clearly this was the curse which turned the Wii U into the flop which it was. This year was also the year that they released a developer team chase variant in the form of Golden Firecracker in 2013. This year's Holiday Employee Edition, rather than Golden Snowflock Prison Break, was a chase variant referred to as Snow Dash. Now, what's so interesting about this is that on her packaging itself, it actually has the name of Snow Dash, making her one of the only chase variants to actually have her name altered for the packaging. Now, if you invert the colours of regular Snow Dash, then she actually looks pretty similar to that of Snow Dash. Closest we will get to the figurine looking the same in the game as she does on the physical figurine. There was also a red Dune Bug, which was exclusive to the 2014 New York Toy Fair, which is funny because this was in February before Trap Team was even announced, so they didn't even have a new game to showcase during the event, and yet they were still there, and with a new Skylander to show for it. For the free-to-play promotion this year, there was a series of 3 different Firebone Hot Dog Crystal Chase variants. Each chase variant was a different coloured fire tip at the edges of the bone in the hot dog's mouth. One had the colour green, the other purple, and the final colour was red. This year also saw its share of store exclusives. Flocked Springtime Trigger Happy was exclusive to Target, meanwhile Metallic Heavy Duty Sprocket was exclusive to Best Buy. There was also 3 green chase variants. It was cool to see these ones in particular because now we get more chase variants to match up with the green Gilgrunt aesthetically. These chase variants were green Sculpt, green Twin Blade Chop Chop, and green Riptide. There was also 3 Swap Force chase variants with odd colour combinations, the idea being that when you collect all 3 you can mix and match all of them to have the correct colours. But as you can see from my prestigious Silver Gold Stink Bomb, I would never take these glorious figurines outside of their packaging. Alongside this Stink Bomb, there was also Gold Bronze Doomstone and Bronze Silver Trap Shadow. Trap Team easily had the biggest collection of base characters to get from any Skylanders game. Looking at the poster alone is overwhelming, since the size of fitting all of these characters onto one poster results in the poster being bigger than my bed, pretty much. Anyways, in direct juxtaposition to this, Trap Team had the smallest chase variant collection of any Skylanders game, since this year the only 3 chase variants released were Crystal Thunderbolt, Crystal Tough Luck, and Crystal Shortcut. As you can see before you, I just so happen to own all 3. And in accordance to the Skylanders wiki page, there's also a chase variant from Trap Team in the form of the Earth Easter Bunny, but I don't understand why this is classified as a chase variant, considering that it appears in the game the same as it does on the trap. You put the trap in the portal and you see, once the villain loads in, a Earth Easter Bunny trap. So yes, I won't really classify this as a chase variant. Plus, it's not particularly rare or expensive either. It just so happened to be released in the Easter lineup alongside excellent Weeruptor and Power Punch Pet Back, so it was given some glorious Easter packaging, mind you. You can't go much wrong with that. Next up is Superchargers. This game is all about matching up Skylanders figurines and vehicles aesthetically, so naturally when you saw a chase variant for a character, you also saw the same chase variant for their vehicle to match it. The iconic combinations are for Patina characters. We got Patina Highfault and Patina Shield Striker, alongside for Patina Lava Lance Ruptor and Patina Burn Cycle. There was also a bronze Bone Bash Rollerball and a bronze Tomb Buggy. Finally, interestingly enough, we did see one Supercharger chase variant which didn't have a vehicle to match it, and this chase variant was the 2015 Holiday Employee exclusive Snow Bright Stormblade. Finally, we have Imaginators. This game had an awesome holiday exclusive chase variant with a pun just like Snow Dash. That means I must be talking about none other than Master December. That's right, December. Regardless, Imaginators also saw for chase variants known as Crystal Starcast, Rock Candy Painada, and Blue Pink Barbella. Orange Chain Reaction is interesting, since if you can't seem to find him, it's all because Jack28 seems to own every single one in existence, as he talked about for this clip in Skylanders Memories.
For me, it's always been about the collecting, and especially the rare Skylanders, right? If you've ever found a rare Skylander out in the wild, it is a pretty amazing experience. But for me, it was the time Imaginators had come out. We are, I think, on wave 3. Chain Reaction was going to come out. There was a rare orange, crystal clear one we were aware of. So I took a chance. I ordered 10 of them off Walmart's website. Yeah, they were on sale for $9.99, good price here in Canada. So I ordered them up, and when they came in, yeah, 8 out of the 10 were rare. Woo! Man, it was crazy, and being a collector, I was totally blown away. Oh, wow. And that's probably my favorite moment. I still think about that to this day.
The final chase variant I'm here to talk about is no doubt the rarest Skylander in existence. We are talking a release limited to single digits. This is Happy Birthday Ben Starcast. Of course, the rarest chase variant is pretty damn good looking. Anyways, this was a figurine specifically produced in a limited run for the birthday of Tom Brady's son, Benjamin. Brady is a personal friend of Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, who organised the figurines production for Ben's 7th birthday, meaning the few figurines that were created were made only for the party and for a handful of the employees of the core Skylanders development team. If you see this guy dotted around, there is no price tag to it, so naturally it's definitely going to be worth snagging it up, no matter the cost. But that basically does it for this video. I hope you learned something. With that all being said and done, I will see you in the next one, and until it rises, peace! And thank you so much as always for watching. Okay, my face is back for the conclusion of this here video as I draw the full circle, as they say, since I have a Dutch tilt to end off this video with, just as I did for the introduction to this episode, mind you. But putting all of that artistic flair aside, I have an important update to be ending off this video with. And for those of you who missed the ending, about an hour after this goes live, I will be making a post about the important updates that I have to share with you guys regarding the channel. And it's nothing too major. All what's happening is that I'm taking 1 week off from uploading videos, so unfortunately you're not going to see anything for the next 7 days, but that is where the return will be rather glorious, after having taken a week break so I can catch up with uni work and basically just get a lot of stress relieved from my shoulders, you can go as far to say. But after that week-long break, I will be bringing myself back with a live stream of all things. It's going to be a single day event on Thursday, a week from now, to literally break up my break with. Yeah, taking a break from my break. It's going to be glorious all the same for this hashtag breakception and everything. But regardless of all that, that's basically what I wanted to update you guys on. You have a live stream to look forward to a week from now. But from here and that live stream from a week from now, I'm not going to be uploading anything, unfortunately, because I'm taking that short week-long break that I really need to catch up on stuff outside of YouTube. So I want to thank you all so much, not only for, you know, watching through to the end, you're true legends, so let me know, those of you who watch through to the very end, with the code Shibuya. Yeah, that's quite the code, I know. But regardless, with that all being said and done, yes, thank you all so much for your understanding behind this update. Thank you all so much for watching the entirety of the video. And it's time for me to stop sounding like a broken record as I bring a close to this video without further ado. So thank you so much as always for watching, and I'll be seeing you in a week from now after my break, so I can conduct a live stream with each and every one of you. And until that moment arises, peace.